Amma, I think you were just marveled about your own pictures. You understand? Emefa. Well, let me quickly introduce the two ladies I have in the studio with me, the winner, Emefa Volta region, and the first runner-up, Amma Central region. Ladies, Queen and supporting Queen, you're welcome to Sunrise Studio B.
Thank you.
16, when I said 15 weeks, Emefa said no, it is 16 weeks actually. So 16 weeks
Exactly.
of competition, friendly hostilities. End results were the pictures you're watching. When you're watching yourself now, I know you didn't have the opportunity to be watching yourself as you're watching yourself now. When you watch yourself now wearing that crown, displaying before thousands of people in the National Theatre and doing things out of your own self, can you square your normal personality and the images you saw on TV? Can you square them?
They are two different characters. They are two different characters. When you're on stage, it's like a new garment.
Yes.
And when you come out, so it's a different garment. I can't believe that I was doing all that. You know, I would want to sit down and watch again and assess myself and go like, okay, is that me? And is that Amma?
That is wonderful. Amma, I confirm, you saw yourself. You saw yourself in all the display. It has been 16 weeks of activities, one from one stop to the other. Creative situation, even getting an anklet, but going on. How would you describe your 16 weeks?
16 weeks.
Yes, in a reality show.
Oh, Gabby, I don't want to cry, but then I'll say that I've come a long way. You all know. Didn't know how to model, how to walk in heels, and I started from a low note, and I didn't know that I would even be part of the final four. By God's grace, being part of the final four, being second. Thanks to God. It has been fun, educative, and interesting.
And interesting.
Yeah.
Fun, educative, and interesting. Emefa, you know, after all the activities, now it's action. And so you have projects. Now we have to start focusing on the project.
Exactly.
What is your project like?
Basically, I chose chlamydia, which is under the Millennium Development Goal 5, improve maternal health. But looking at Ghana, I don't think I'd want to narrow my project. It would have to be wide enough to affect every society. I'll take advantage of every opportunity. If it's education I can touch on, I will. If it is health I can touch on, I will. If it is humanitarian jobs I can touch on, I will. So it's not going to be narrowed. We are going to work as a team to get a very large project.
You remember a week that is before the finals, I asked the four of you, will that sleek, beautiful car sitting out there separate the four of you? And in your answer, you said it has 4 seats, and we're 4. So the 4 of us would be working together. Is it easy to work together? You live with all of them, the 4 in the house. You have confidence that the 4 of you can work together.
Yes, 15 close to 16 weeks is enough to know my sisters, know their capabilities, what they can do. I know I'm a strength, I know Afiba's strength, I know Endo's strength. With being a team, I'm not sure I would have won without being together. So I'm sure it's easy, we can make it.
It's easy, we can make it. The real definition of this great show is to make sure that we create women of substance, women of firm and hard qualities. We don't want to hear women take up your role, be assertive, be strong, be bold. Do you think Ghana's Most Beautiful had created a platform for you, Amma?
Yeah, really. Ghana's Most Beautiful has created a big platform for me because it has redefined me totally. To speak in public and talking to studio audience and love you a lot. I can make bold decisions, empower women empowerment. Yes.
That's our motto.
Yeah, that's your motto, women empowerment.
empowerment.
That is your motto. Yeah. That's it. Now, Emefa, I know from now to next year, when you come in as a queer king to remove the crown and fix your head, the whole picture, the whole strength of Ghana's Most Beautiful will be on your head. Are you looking at how to manage this level of success?
Yes, success is how well you chalk it. I have gone from the beginning. I was like a baby. I moved to be a toddler. So now, if I'm an adult, then it means that I'm going to take it slow, but make sure that I'm achieving good things that success will be defined for. I'm promising Ghanaians that there will be no more crying because most of my appearances, they always saw tears in my eyes. But this time around, I'm sure I'd rather put the tears in their eyes when I'm smiling and telling them and giving them the records of the four of us, our success.
Your success. Ama, project. I think it is by divine something that you came to the studio to meet autism. I was discussing autism. And I was sitting here and looking at you, watching your face in the shade. And I realized that you were beaming with smiles. That, at least I have identified it. But looking at the situation, it is a very difficult situation. Ama, you are confirmed size. Can you manage this huge autism problem?
Yes, I can manage it because I happen to be a victim. Not me, but my family. That's my sister. And hers she wasn't born with it. Due to some negligence of some doctors, and she had that situation. So she has been my motivator since. So I'll have to manage it and just try to reach out to many people to extend some love to these beautiful people. They are very talented. When you go to the Special School, New Horizon, and you see how these children are creative in arts and batik and those things, you'll be amazed.
Very amazed.
Yeah.
That's right. So you have an experience.
Yes.
So you think the experience will drive you very far and very fast.
Yes.
Right. Now let us look at our softer sides now. Emefa, what is your best meal? Gary soaking.
No, Uncle, this
That's not
this
fair.
bias.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
Who asked you to answer this?
No, it is fair. It is fair. I am asking a question. I am with the authority to ask questions. You answer my questions.
Okay.
When you sit here, then you can ask me questions. So,
Okay.
Emefa, your best meal, Gary soakings and granules. What is your best meal?
You have said it already. You've said that already. I'm in love with my Gary soakings and granuts, and sometimes fried plantain and palava sauce. But I always have my Gary, even at dawn. I
You
love
want
it,
to have
yes.
your Gary. Ama,
don't lie, because we shared.
Ama, you said, because the two of you, I think it's by design. First and second, best meal, Gary soakings and granules. You'd see.
Eating partners.
Eating partners.
Yes.
But now you know that you have to reshape your whole attitude and you need to look strong and have strength to move out to effect your project.
Yes.
So
You
what?
add needle.
So you add needle to the Gary soakings. You understand? Right. And so now when you get back to Central Region, I know they'll be waiting on you in the Central Region. When you step down in the Central Region, and you go to schools and you're talking about autism, and the children are like, hey, Ama, they're all around you. What would be your reaction to society?
I don't know what I would do, but then I'll be very happy meeting them because they are the ones who motivated me to take part in this pageant. So I'm going to talk to them and try to find some solutions to their problems.
Let's find the solutions to their problems. Emefa.
Yes.
Queen Emefa. 2012.
I'm humbled.
You're humbled, right. You'll be moving to the Volta region. The challenges of healthcare in the region. Are you going to concentrate only on your region, or you would want to extend it to other parts, even including Central, Ashanti, and Western?
Most definitely. I would have to pick a point that I'll start from. That's the Volta region. Then I'll spread it nationwide. Even the other regions you haven't mentioned, they would all enjoy it. I definitely would have to give back to Volta region and society what they have invested in me. Yes.
That is wonderful. I am so grateful. But now, if I give you 30 seconds, no, I have to start with the first one now. The Queen is always the Queen. So let me start with you, Ama. If I give you 30 seconds, what would you want to tell Ghanaians? Looking yourself in the eye of the camera, talking to people in their homes in 30 seconds, what would you want to tell them?
Can I mention names?
You can mention names. You can say anything, but only make sure you don't exceed 30 seconds. Starting now.
I want to use this opportunity to thank the people of Central Region, most especially Reverend Kusi Belko, Anama Yaba the first, Kunti Mofogwa traditional area, that several people we see, Afran Publications, Samud, my family, Methodist Church Ghana, IPS, all students of Afam Secondary School, and all Ghanaians.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah. Queen Emefa, 30 seconds. What would you want to tell the good people of this country?
Thank you. I would first of all would love to show my appreciation to TV3. Say thank you for giving us the opportunity to take part of this year's competition and even making us winners. I would also say thank you to the Volta region. I just can't stop saying thank you. They made me now. And to the whole of Ghana, to my dad. Everybody can attest that he was always in the studio every Sunday, smiling and looking all nervous anytime I'm on stage. And I would also say thank you to my mom. I love them so much. My big brother, Major Azara.
Can you thank your dad and mom in heaven?
Daddy, play mama, medak penami bebe shago bivana studio. We vote na mi parent chine me pomile studio. Mi we na 7 minutes. You me wanna new wonders mama wanna the stage. I mi wait am one day. Penami. And thank you to the Volta Regional House of Chiefs, Malco Girls, T-Poly, everybody, the whole of Ghana. Even if you were not an ever, I knew that you loved me and you made me who I am. I'll definitely give back to you what you have, and God bless you all.
Right, Sunrise, live from Studio B, the 2 firsts and second in the studio with me saying thank you to you. Let me also say thank you on their behalf for supporting Ghana's Most Beautiful, of which I was the producer, and I love to see, I have seen a very great show. We go for a short commercial break. When we return, we'll still have an extension of music, culture, and dance. Don't go away.
Prizes for this year's Ghana's Most Beautiful, Emefa. Coming up. Oh, that's the biggest key ever. Presented by Dr. Kwekwo Asari, our CEO, Emefa, holding up the key to the car. Head of Emefa, Deji. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana's Most Beautiful has been crowned. Your support has been incredible. You are an incredible audience. Your voices and your mouth. Our judges, it's been amazing. Lady Linda, Sir David, and Madam Zifa. I present to you Professor Asari and our outgoing CEO, Professor Benoni Gordo. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. It's been an incredible journey. And there is nothing that succeeds like success.